Guys, welcome to the video again. So this video, guys, it is all about the conflict and issues we are having in Africa. So this video goes directly to Nigerian children. A Nigerian child, a Niger child, a Malin child, a Burkina Faso's child, whichever Ghanaian child, we are one thing. We are Africans, and there is no difference within our blood or even our brothers in Europe and in America, in Asia. All of us, we are human beings. While we are having issue with France, it is good we talk and we talk like diplomatically. But if it refuses to go diplomatically, and then France start using a nation like Nigeria, it want to send Nigerian children to go fight Niger children. That is what we call unacceptable. Because if really France want to shed blood, it should send its soldiers and the French children who are European to go fight the war in Africa, which we don't even agree with and we don't want it. And in that case, we should send our children from Africa to go fight France. That is how it should work. If they really want the war, if they don't want to talk, if they think that, okay, let us use Tinubu, let us use Nigeria, let us use Ghana, let us use Ivory Coast. If they choose that path, it is not reasonable for any child of this country to go fight. And I want to tell the children of those countries, do not go fight your brothers. These are your brothers. Imagine you want to start war in your land. While you fight, the person who told you to fight, their kids are enjoying life. The children in Europe are enjoying life. They are not dying. They are not, the children in France, they are going to school. Life is as usual. If really the shit want to hit the fan, the war should be both sides. Like really, like we are forced to defend ourselves or fight, or France is forced to fight or defend itself. The war should be involved like in Europe and Africa. We have to throw weapon both sides, if that is really the case. But let me tell you, if you are an African child, you are a Nigerian child, do not go fight a Niger child. Do not go fight a Mali child or a Burkina Faso child. Do not. These are your brothers and your sisters. And all of us, we have been oppressed. We have been hated across the world. Everybody, we Africans, we are so hated across the world. You cannot even imagine the extent. Did you see a young child being shot in France because just he looked like us Africans? Did you not see? So do you France has no good intentions in Africa besides just the raw material, taking uranium, taking raw material, making cotton, making that sure that the industrial in France thrive. Besides that, France has nothing to offer to Africa. And then France says, oh, we will cut this, we will cut this. What does France have that it will cut that we Africa will experience? We have been suffering while they are there. So is there anything new they are bringing or like cutting that we will be experiencing new? Nothing. These guys, they are greedy people who intend to do bad things. So this video, as you are a Nigerian child, a Burkina Faso child, a Mali's child, do not fight your brothers. The only thing we need to do now, if Tinubu and other leaders like Ivory Coast leader, if they choose to send those leaders, ECOWAS, all of it like with the group chooses to send people to war, their kids to war, those kids should take them out of the power and should establish, and then we should start a revolution, and then we should all unite and form one Africa that will be for the good of African child in any part of the world. And let me tell you, if Tinubu need to get out of the power, even the President Nana government of Ghana, if he risk sending a Ghanaian child to war, he need to get out of power. If anybody sends any child to war, he need to get out of power immediately, because they don't mean good to us. We can't fight in Africa. While kids in Europe, they are enjoying life, they are going to school, they are doing everything they can do. And we in Africa, we are suffering, we are fighting, we are confused. This is how they confuse us actually, fighting each other. You know, they separate us by hitting us. And when we unite together, that is their problem, because they know they can't fight us. Remember today, guys, as I finish this video, no Nigerian child should go to war to fight another Niger child, to fight a Mali child, to fight a Burkina Faso's child. Nobody should fight their brother. If they really want war, let France start fighting us. And France start fighting us, and wherever the weapon they want to throw in Africa, let them throw, and let us throw weapons back in Europe, so that everybody feel the pain. But us fighting, it is unreasonable, unrealistic, and it is the wrong way to go. So from today, if you see this video in any part of the world and as an African child, remember to tell your African child, love yourself so good, because we are hated everywhere. And we cannot start fighting ourselves. These people can't keep separating us and keeping us apart. And then, because the more we fight, they take resources. The more we do this, they take resources. So they let us fight. They benefit from the fight. They sell guns. They do whatever. Because if we really want a peaceful Africa, we cannot start fighting. If we really want a united Africa, we cannot start fighting. So Tinubu of Nigeria, president, if you ever see this video, know that if you send any Nigerian troop to go fight African brother, we take you out of power, and we mean every word we say. The president of Ghana, if you send the Ghanaian child to die in war, we take you out of power. We don't want an African child fighting African child. We do not want. This is a revolution, and it is unstoppable. The only thing no human being can stop is time and change. And it is time for us, children of Africa, young boys, young girls, to choose our own destiny. And we have refused to leave our destiny in your hands because you have sold us out. So African child, whenever you are, stand up and stand hard and be strong like never before. Peace.